Hey lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, if you're not, my name is Joshandy, and on this channel I bring to you lifestyle content from the island of Jamaica. Family, we are 5,000 strong and now we're on the road to 10k. Thank you guys so much for the love and support that you have been showing me. I truly appreciate it and I can't thank you guys enough. There's no word I can actually use to thank you guys enough and show my appreciation. For the month of July, I was very inconsistent with posting content, and that's because I really needed to reset. July was just a very off month for me. It started off being okay, but then gradually I just was not up for it. I was not up to filming. I was not up to sitting in front of a camera. I was not up to explaining myself why. I've been in such a down place and I can't identify why, but I think it's because it's time for a reset. So I've been winging things for the past couple of months. I did start this year off very strong. I was journaling. I was, having my to-do list on hand. I was more organized. But more and more, I started to become very comfortable. And as a result, I became very complacent. And so when you don't necessarily have a plan or you don't have a goal per se, of course you have long-term goals, but when you don't have like short-term goals to reach that long-term goal, things can seem a little bit repetitive, and it can seem a bit drawn out and as if it doesn't make any sense if you don't necessarily have things penciled down. I was not doing things the right way. I was winging it, and I was winging it very good for a very long time. I was very consistent, but then it catch up on me. I was worn out and I needed a break, so I did take a break. And looking back, it wasn't that long, because when I did look on my YouTube studio, I realized that my last upload was like July 7th. You guys got an upload on Friday, so yeah, today's the last day of July. I am so happy. I just mentally try to put the blame on something. I mean, I take full responsibility. One thing about me, accountability is my middle name. But I did just say, hey, this month, it's the month of July, it's just not for you. It's for you to reset, it's for you to regroup, it's for you to go back to the drawing board. And so I did just that, and I now have a few things I would like to accomplish this month, realistic things in August, that will help me to reset and to be back on track to accomplish all the goals I have set out for the end of this year and also for the next 5 years. I'm gonna go ahead and share those with you guys. I'm not saying that you guys should do the same things that I'm doing. I'm not even asking you to come on this journey with me. I'm just sharing with you what reality looks like for me, which is sometimes I fall, and so now I'm ready to get back up, and I'm ready to share with you guys how I plan on doing this and how I plan on keeping myself accountable in the coming months. So I don't like to set a lot of goals at once because it seems very unattainable sometimes. I don't like to set unrealistic goals that don't necessarily align with my reality. So everything I have here written down, they're basic goals, and I'm just gonna go through, share them with you guys, and I'm gonna just explain to you what they do mean and how I plan to accomplish these. So the first thing on my list for resetting for this August is start budgeting. So I have never really worked with a budget before. I would always have an idea what I want to spend. Usually if I go over, it's okay. If I go less than, it's okay. It's never really a big thing for me watching my money down to the T and making smart decisions when it comes on to my finances. So that's one of the things I want to start doing in August. I want to gather up all that I spend financially, I earn financially, and I want to be in track of all that I spend and earn financially. I'm trying to be on top of that because that will really help me to set certain boundaries with my own self when it comes on to my finances. How I plan to do this, I actually did download this app called Mint. I haven't used it as yet. I'm gonna start using it as of tomorrow, which is the 1st of August, but for now I haven't started using it. But I don't know if you guys want to actually download that app as well. I've heard a lot of great things about it. I was doing some research and I heard that the way to go is with the app mint, so I'm gonna definitely check that out in terms of helping with my budgeting. Also, I will continue to journal. Like, have a journal. It's your best friend. Even if you don't write your feelings, you need to keep track of your to-do list and things that you want to, how much money you want to spend, how much you don't want to spend, you know, what is your budget for that month. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. So simply put, I'm gonna start budgeting for the month of August. All right, so number 2 on my list is no eating out. And this is not just merely because of finances. Of course, that will help a lot to save, but to be very honest, sometimes going to the supermarket can even be as expensive as eating out, or even supermarket can be way more expensive, especially for me, because I do not buy stuff that really have a lot of carbs. I love to buy organic food as well, so sometimes it's a little bit more expensive for my groceries than when I'm careless and eating out. But for this month, I don't want to eat out merely because of my health. I need to take control of my health. I need to be aware of what is going in my body, and if I start doing it for 1 month, I'm very sure after 30 days, the next month, I will have a clear vision as to how much, you know, I want to incorporate eating out, maybe once a week. But just for a month, let's see how I feel and how my body feels, and then after that, I can go ahead and make the decision for what I want to do with the upcoming month. All right, so I want to take care of my relaxed hair and nails. So I was natural and then I went to relaxers, and to be very honest, I started strong. My hair was doing very good until I got tape-ins. Tape-ins were beautiful. I love them, can't wait to do them again. But then the tape-ins, they do get your hair a little thin. I don't know if it's the tape-ins or it's just because I never really care it, but yeah, it can be a little thin. I did go to maintain it at least 2-3 times, so I know that there's a possibility that it's just the style. And I've heard a lot of other people who says the same thing, that tape-ins can probably help your hair to be a little bit thin. So you want to be careful with that as well if you're planning to get them. But I love it. I'm gonna do it again, I'm sorry. But yeah, I want to use this month to take care of my natural hair, which is my relaxed hair. As you can see, I got a haircut because it was thinning, and also my edges and my crown of my head was breaking. So now I really want to take care of my hair, because I grew out of the stage of always being in weave. That was from undergrad, and I just don't want that to ever be my reality. You know, it's expensive as well to maintain different hairstyles, and also I really love my natural hair. So I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna keep up with my vitamins. I'm gonna oil it. I'm gonna have like a whole routine, wash day routine, everything for my relaxed hair, because when you look good, you feel good. So I want to look my best. I want my hair to be healthy. I want everything about me to be healthy, to be very honest. And let's start with my head. So yeah, and I also want to do the same for my nails. I am back to gel polish. My nails, they were looking so good the other day, and then now them I need to buy acetone to soak off the gel by myself, keep like picking on them, and then I'm destroying my nail bed. But luckily I have very good hair and nails, to be very honest. Just the skin department is not, well, the face skin is not working with me, so I'm not worried to get my hair back up. I'm not worried to get my nails back up, but I want to use the month of August to definitely focus on those, invest in them, as in buy products for them, and you know, not really focus on the additives. So not really focus on sew-ins, wigs, anything like that. However, a protective style is always good now and again. I did get my hair braided, as you guys can see in the previous vlogs that I did upload Friday and Saturday. So the crown of my head is growing up and it's much stronger. The camera is not necessarily showing it justice, but it's growing up and it's way stronger now than before, so that's a good start. All right, so I want to pray more. So my family is Christian, as in I believe most people who I know, they're Christian or of a Christian belief, even if they're not baptized. I want to be closer to God, so I usually set my alarm to pray every night, but I want it to be more intentional. I want to get up, say a prayer. I want to say a prayer before my meal. I just want to be more thankful, show God more gratitude for all that I do have and for life, and I just want to build a closer relationship with God. And I think that's the best way to start, even though I already pray all the time, but I want it to be more consistent. I want it to be pure. I don't want it to be rushed. I don't want it to just be a routine where, okay, alarm goes off, say a soft prayer. No, I want to talk to God. And even this doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be on my knees praying every single night for hours. Even to be in my bed and just talking to him as a friend, I want to pray more or communicate with him more. And so that's just one of my goals for August, and I really do feel as though I will find comfort in this form of communication and this connection with the Lord. So I really want to pray more and overall just have a more genuine connection with God. Alright, so respond to emails. I haven't been working with smaller brands. I know it sounds away, but it's just that I didn't want to overwhelm myself. I didn't think that I was, you know, in a headspace to necessarily take on brands when I was trying to build my own brand. I feel like I can create like a package to work with different brands. So I'm gonna go through my email for the entire month of August. I've been doing content creating for a year, so I have like a year worth of emails. So I need to go ahead and follow up, just see who still wants to work with me, some sort of package that can suit them. I just want to start incorporating, you know, you guys as well into my brand. However, if it does not necessarily like appeal to me, I will not take it on. I'm not necessarily interested in every single type of work, but once I'm interested, I will respond to those emails. It's not hard for me to respond. I just wasn't ready, and I feel I'm in a headspace now to definitely take on this challenge. I won't say that I will just come in with brands content, because I just don't like necessarily watching content creators and it's just filled with ads, and it's just like, where are you? I want to talk, I want to get to know you, I want to hear about you, I don't want to hear about brands, you know. So I don't want to crowd my content with that. I will do it in a very subtle way and a very genuine way, authentic. I have to love the product or the service for me to even represent that product or service, to sell that to you guys. And you guys already know I love putting you babies on. So if a foolishness, it not gonna happen. So I'm gonna stick true to myself, true to my brand, and true to you guys, I promise. And I will not overwhelm myself with it. That's why I said the entire August, because I'm not gonna just overnight respond to all emails and ready to work. No, I'll take my time, go through, see the ones that I want to work with, reach out to them if they're interested, then we go ahead and figure something out from there. Okay, yeah, or once every other week. I will not overwhelm myself, please note. So yeah, mental health too, I didn't have that on the list, but I need to work on that. So no. All right, next on the list is start the gym. So I'm gonna start the gym on Tuesday, because today, well, August 1st is a holiday, so I'm gonna start the gym actually on August 2nd. So yes, I am starting the gym. I am super excited and I cannot wait, because of course health is wealth and I want to take care of my health. I'm not necessarily looking to be a skinny girl, no offense to anybody out there. Just like you can be skinny, I can be fat. You represent for skinny girls, I represent for fat girls, and I love being a thick girl. I love being a big girl. It's just what fits me. I love being a tall, big, you know, I step in the room and I am who I am, you know, like, yeah, that's her. So I'm not necessarily obsessed with losing weight. Of course I want to as well, because, you know, when, as I said, when you look your best, you feel your best. You guys already know I'm confident in my skin, but there's nothing wrong with improving. There's nothing wrong with evolving. There's absolutely nothing wrong. That's not me not sticking true to who I am and to myself, or trying to create a different image. It's definitely not. I love myself. If I could stay at my current weight and everything, I would be totally fine. But for health purposes, you know, you have to take certain things into consideration. If you're a bigger girl, familiar with what a BMI is, and if it's too high, you know, you're closer to being obese, or you are obese, so you need to, you know, think about your health, think about your little heart, what is gonna go through, you know, having to pump blood and do its work with all that fat. And that's just one of many health examples. So I'm gonna go into the gym. I'm not gonna obsess over the scale, I'm not gonna obsess over losing weight, but I'm gonna do my best to take care of me. So the gym is a must, and that's one of my reset goals for August. All right, I want to start cooking all my meals, and not because and the point after that is eat healthy. Not because you're cooking at home means it's healthy. So I want to start cooking at home, because I don't really cook anymore, but I really want to start cooking. I cook. Like, I don't want to eat out for the month of August, not at all. I want to cook, but I want to cook and eat very healthy, clean. I'm gonna talk salads all day because healthy can be fun. Carbs is not my best friend, as you can see. So yeah, I want to tone down on the carbs. I want to eat things that are very nutritious to my body, that gives my body nutrients. I don't want to eat just because it's there, or snacks or stupidness. I want to eat stuff that will contribute to repairing my body. So I'm gonna cook all my meals. I'm gonna eat healthy for the month of August. All right, so a lot of people are gonna tussle on this one. I want to wake up at 8 a.m. and that's not because I want to, you know, kill off myself. No, I realize that with content creating, I get a lot more done when I'm up early. So I get to film, I get to edit, whatever it is. When I have an early day, it's easier for me and it's better for me. So it's not who I am. I don't want to get up at 8 a.m. but at some point we have to have discipline, right? I'm not a morning person. I'm just not a morning person. I am not a morning person. But if I need to wake early to better myself, I'm going to make the sacrifice. I'm going to put the work in. And I feel like 8 is pretty reasonable. A lot of people reach work at 8 a.m. I'm just getting up at 8, so I think that's a good time. I want to start my day by 9. So if I can get just an hour to drink my coffee or my tea and just lounge around a little, sort myself out, clean my space, because I love a clean space, and then I can start my day. So I feel like 8 a.m. is very, very, very reasonable. I'm looking forward to that as well. And it's so crucial when you're repairing yourself and you're trying to rejuvenate. Getting 8 hours worth of sleep is so important, and so waking up at 8 will help me to actually have a full sleep schedule, so I can actually go to bed like at 10 and get up back for 8 or 11. I go to sleep at 11, wake up back for 8. So that would be awesome. I would really appreciate if I pulled through with this one. So yeah, that's another thing that I'm gonna start doing for the month of August. All right, so this is on my list. I want to spend more time with my niece. She's so precious to me. She's my sweetest little girl. I love her because I'm not at home. I don't know if most of you guys know, I'm from the parish of Portland. My family lives back in Portland. I live in Kingston, and so it's sometimes hard for me to actually see her or spend time with her, especially when she has school. So because it's summertime, you know, before school start, I want to use August to spend as much time with her. I did ask her mom permission to, you know, get her one weekend. Let's see if she will trust me. But she's a big girl. She's 11 years old, so I don't see why she shouldn't trust me. I'm not that irresponsible, but I want to spend more time with her because she's getting older. You know, she's 11. Very soon she's going to become a teenager. I want to be a part of that process for her. I really love her. She's a tiny human that I really love her. She's a really sweet girl. She's super smart, and that's just one thing I want to do for August. I want to spend more time with her, even if it's just like over the phone, video call. But yeah, even though she not answer for her phone, but I'm gonna try to get through to the lady. All right, next on the list is declutter my phone. I have so many stuff in my phone. I hoard stuff so bad. Like, I literally have so many screenshots, so many photos, so many videos. Oh my god, let me go into my phone and just tell you the number of photos I do have. Tell me if this is not ridiculous. I have 53,615 photos. I have 2,858 favorites. For videos, I have 11,225. I have this phone though. I've had this phone since 2019. My phone is pretty old. It's now 2022. Hopefully I can get a new phone this year, but my phone works very well. It's from 2019. So imagine that I'm gonna have stuff in my phone from 2019 until now. So I just want to start decluttering my phone. I want to start deleting photos, deleting chat, just cleaning up my phone, deleting apps. I have so many stuff on my phone that I don't use, never will use. It's just a mess. I need to organize in my phone. I don't think it's gonna be done by the month of August. I feel like this is a project for the rest of the year, but at least I'm gonna start for August. Maybe I can start on photos to see what I can go through. You know, actually no, that's gonna overwhelm me. I'm gonna start on videos. I'm gonna work on videos for the month of August. Start small. I don't want to jump into the photos yet, so I'm gonna get rid of some of those videos. I need to declutter my phone. My phone is a mess. So that's another thing I want to really work on for the month of August, to reset. So I want to read 2 books as well. I always fell short with this because I start then I stop, but I seriously want to read 2 books. I do have 2 books that I'm not even done reading yet, so I want to continue those, to be very honest, and try to finish them off for the month of August. That's pretty self-explanatory, you know. When you read more, knowledge is wisdom. Also, I want to widen my vocabulary, so that will also help, and just to be more rounded, you know, just to read and understand. And when you're not doing schoolwork all the time, it's easy for you to just not be in tune with your intellectual side. So I really want to tap into that some more, and I really want to get back to being that person. So I'm gonna actually read way more. All right guys, so last but not least on my list is be intentional. I was talking to you babies in a vlog, which you won't see until after this, about how I felt for, I was a little bit more detailing how I felt about July, feeling not up to it and all of that. And I was talking to you babies about being intentional. A lot of things that we do or set for ourselves are not necessarily intentional. It's just because it's a thing to do. It's just because it's the age we think it's to be done. I want to be more intentional with everything that I do. I want everything that I do to be aligned with my bigger goals. I don't want to just do it because, or because it sounds good, or because it looks good to others. I want to do it because it's my reality, and that's what will help me to reach where I need to be, not because of any other reason. So I really want to be more intentional in everything that I do, in the food I put in my body, the things I listen to, the people I surround myself with, the company I keep, the things I talk about, the things I entertain, the things that I feed into, the energy that I receive, the energy that I give. I want to be more intentional with everything in my life, okay? And I'm gonna start in August, being intentional. That's the last thing actually on my list for the month of August, to reset. I want to add that with the budgeting thing that I was saying, I don't usually budget. What I used to do though is I used to keep all my receipts, and I would look back on what I spend and compare it and stuff like that, or see what cost, what I can cut back on. I used to do that, but still it wasn't because hey I want to save necessarily. So it was just, I don't know, I just like to be in control of my stuff. So I think that's the reason behind that, nothing else. But yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that again as well. Guys, please note that at the end of August, hopefully the last day of August or the 1st of September, I will come back and I will update you guys on how my journey went, or how my journey has for August was after I set all these goals. And then I can actually show you guys, you know, the changes that I've made and all of that. Hopefully I have a lot of progress to update you guys with. But those are all my August reset. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you can comment below and let me know what are some of your goals for the month of August. Thank you babies so much for being patient, sticking around even when I was not available or I was not present for July. But I hope you babies do understand that sometimes you have to put yourself first. Even when you cannot rest your finger on exactly what you're feeling, always put you first. Always follow what your body is saying, and my body was saying rest. I'm not up for it, and I did just that. So hey, welcome me back down below in the comment section as well. I'm happy to be back. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at _Josh_Andy. Follow me on TikTok at the same handle, and also here on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe at Joshandy. I love you babies so much. Until next time, take care. Bye.